All right, welcome to Saturday Night Racing here with World Series of Sim Racing League as they get ready to take on the Great Coliseum here, or known as Bristol Motor Speedway. Get ready for some short track racing here tonight at Freaky Fast Broadcasting with World Series of Sim Racing League. Well, I did mess that one up again, but that's okay. But we're going to be lucky to have up our great caller up here. We're going to be having good old Lee Tidwell's going to be joining in the booth here at the Great Coliseum here. How you doing, Lee?
I feel like Caesar
Palace.
At the Coliseum. At the Palace. At the Coliseum. I'm in the key. I'm in Caesar's box, and I get to do thumbs up or thumbs down to these drivers as they come across this track here at Bristol. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Great Smoky Mountains, Bristol, Tennessee, with the World Series of Sim Racing for race number 6 of season 3. It's going to be 250 laps of Bristol madness. Robert, I am so excited about tonight.
If you like short track racing, make sure you stay and tune in and watch this, because this is going to be great, man. There's going to be some beating, there's going to be some banging, there's going to be maybe some attitudes, and they're going to well, God knows what else we're going to see here at Bristol, because this track is tough, man. It is a tough track to run.
I'd like to say hello to everyone out there on YouTube and Facebook who joined us tonight. Hello, Bill Cook, Newcastle, Indiana in the house. Mr. Cook was away for a few weeks. We've wondered where he's at, and he has started joining us again, so welcome him back. We were watching Larry Yingling creep across the apron of the track. I'm not sure what he's actually doing. He took his time. I guess he's just took his time coming out of pit road for that qualifying.
Right? Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about. Maybe psyching himself up, sitting there going, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
Well, Bristol is one of those tracks, and I actually, everybody knows I've talked about it. I'm a bottom split guy. Had some good bottom split races at Talladega this week. So any bottom splitters that are out there, great job this week at Talladega. We've had some good stuff. But Bristol's another one of those tracks that I really like to drive, but it's so scary because of how high, especially in 1 and 2, you have to take these turns and you're hugging that wall. And as the race goes on, you're getting closer and closer and tighter and tighter. And it's just, and you're going to see people scraping that wall. We're going to see a lot of numbers missing on the right side of these cars once we get through with 250 laps.
Amen on that. If you can come out with a clean car, you've done something right. that's the way I say it. That's the way I look at it, because like you said, you know, going in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, this is a top line track. You know, if you can, it's where everybody's going to migrate to it. But if you can run the low line lead and keep that car down there and keep the momentum up, and that's going to save your tires. Zach told me a little bit information about this the last time we were here at Bristol a couple weeks ago, and up top you're going to burn off that tire faster. I have no clue what Larry's doing out there, but you're going to burn off that tire. Why would you creep to the start-finish line and then go again?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
To be
well,
honest
anyways,
with you.
what I was saying is that running up at the top, yeah, it's great, but you're putting so much load on that right front tire that eventually it just burns out. If you can run the low line, you'll be able to keep that load off of that tire, and you'll get better tire, management through your fuel run.
Miss Tina Seeley on Facebook saying, let's go 82. Big fan of the 82 of Bob Skinner.
Yeah, that's Bob Skinner's girlfriend.
Hello, Miss Tina. Glad. She started joining in on the chat. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, something right now, a good Tina.
Levi Cox with the quick time right now of a 14.595. Larry Yingling in second. Brian Johnson third. Zach Hall fourth. Greg Holt, a rookie, in fifth position. And then we'll finish out the starting lineup once we get done. We still got about a minute left in qualifying, so a few more laps. Where'd you go, Larry? Larry ate that inside wall.
I have no clue what he was trying to figure out.
He's an alien. There's no telling.
True. Okay, that's true. Yeah. Very true. You see who else migrated over here, Lee? You see that yet?
Which
in
one?
The 26. Look in the car number 26.
Oh, Todd Neese making his debut over here in World Series. Yeah, Yarrow's over here tonight. Dave Bush. I saw Jason Anderson. Stipion's actually joined us on YouTube.
Yep.
What's going on, Mr. Stimp? And the worst thing about there's two bad things when Stimp doesn't make a race. Number one, you lose a great competitor who always makes the race fun and entertaining. Number two, we lose Kayla, and she helps. Kayla's our PR person. She is our PR lady, Miss Kayla Potter, and we don't get her when Steve isn't racing. So Steve, you should have been in here tonight, man.
He's not in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Starting order is set for tonight's 250-lap feature at Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee, right down the road from me. Only about 4 hours or so with World Series of Sim Racing. Levi Cox will take the pole with a 14.595. Larry Yingling in second. And that number 67 machine. The number 28 of Brian Johnson in third. The 5 of Zach Hall will begin in fourth. Greg Holt, the rookie, in fifth in the number 3. The 75 of Chuck Sweeting comes in sixth. Jason Anderson in the number 29 comes in seventh. Starting in eighth position, Vernon Marjam in that number 88. The 38 of Richard Swaverly will begin in ninth. In 10th position, we'll start Ron White in the number 2. Bob Skinner in that 82 begin in 11th position. In 12th, Jason Spear in the 02. The 77 of Mark Whitley begin in 13th. The 98 of Troy Torkelson in 14th. The 1 of Brandon Colley in 15th. Todd Neese making his World Series of Sim Racing debut in the number 26 will begin in 16th position. Joseph McQuarter in that number 32 will be in 17th. In 18th, Dave Bush in the number 53. Cedric Hunter in that number 13. Hello, kitty car. Will begin in 19th position. Jeff Gilmore in the number 57 will be in 20th. In 21st, Chad Wilkes. 22nd, Christian Converse. 23rd, Michael Yarrow. 24th, Brian Rainville. 25th, Christian DeBoyer. 26th, Brad J. Allison. 27th, Corey Blevins. And in 28th position, James Hackworth Jr.'s. From 22nd to 28th, no time put down during qualifying. So, Robert, we are set to get underway with some short track madness. It is always a good time at Bristol, and no better time to kind of get a taste of what's going to come up on Halloween night when the Nightmare on Freaky Fast happens. Super late models at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. A lot of these drivers you see here tonight will be in that race on Halloween night at Nashville, right here on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. So I'm really excited. Kayla! Hi, Kayla!
I was waiting for you to see that. That's why I wasn't saying a word. I was like, okay, I'll wait because I know he's going to get excited.
Yeah, Kayla made it. Kayla and Tina's on there. Miss Moyer, where you at?
She's working.
Oh, poor Miss Moyer. The work grind. That is one of those things that I wish, you know, I enjoyed the lockdown probably more than I should have. I enjoyed 3 months of just sitting here at home.
Well, who didn't? That's a politics subject. Let's not go into that. I don't want to start nothing on there.
Larry Yingling will be on the first row. Johnson and Hall on the second. Greg Holt along with Chuck Sweeting will be in the third row. Fourth row will be Anderson and Marjam. And in the fifth row, Richard Swaverly and Ron White. My view high atop the press box is an awesome view tonight, except when they go down the middle of the backstretch going into 3 and that big old scoreboard gets in the way.
Well, I do want to say thank you to everybody out there for the shares. We're up to 19 shares already, 9 reactions, and 7 comments already there. Even before the race starts, as green flag flies, Lee.
Green flag at Bristol. 250 laps with the World Series of Sim Racing. Levi Cox leads him into 1 and 2. We'll have that lead. Yingling in second. It's going to be, looks like Johnson will be in third as we come across the line to complete lap number 1. Paul, caution already out. Oh, man. Whitley's involved. Torgeson's involved.
Wow.
That was a quick caution. Oh, Bob Skinner got loose coming out of 4. A lot of people had to check up, and then somebody just got decimated. The 88, or 38, yeah, Swaverly just got smushed on 1. I think he might have sung Frank Sinatra, Fly Me to the Moon.
Well, we'll watch here on the replay and see exactly what happens here, Lee. Said the 82 got loose, so he's right behind. He's behind him. How did he get involved?
It happened after. So the 82 got loose in 4. Then the 2, Ron White got into him.
Oh,
and then there he goes, Richard Swaverly.
His night's done. And
the catch fence did its job. Oh, the 57 gets into him.
Oh, my goodness.
The 57 of Gilmore. Oh, the 11 plows him. That's Yarrow. No, Yarrow.
Oh, man. I tell you what. I said in the beginning of the broadcast, and I'll say it again, tempers are going to fly. That's all I'm saying. He's not going to be happy with that turn event because his night is done. He's done. There's nothing he can do, unfortunately. But again, this is Bristol, man. This is what these drivers know. This it's about live or die to me, when it comes to Bristol motorsports, whatever you want to call it, Bristol
Motor Speedway.
It's not Motor Speedway. It's Bristol. What do they call it now?
It says Bristol Motor Speedway right there on the wall.
I thought it was. Okay. This isn't that. Okay. I need to go sleep. Anyways, just real quickly, I don't know if you see on the ticker now, the top will show the top 7 running order and only the top 7 running order. So your running order with the rest of your drivers and fans out there that don't know yet, you'll see it on the left-hand side now. So that ticker will not scroll. It will show only the top 7. It's actually made to show the top 5, but with me running at 1440p, it gives me extra room. So I have to do top 7 because I can't do top 5. It will look really stupid if I try to resize it.
Wait a minute. Does Larry got a new... Look at this picture now. He's starting to give a little bit more of his true form. First, it was just a white circle. Then it was a white circle with 2 dots and look like his little smiley face. And now the Ultra Instinct Larry Yingling is starting to show his true form.
Well, you know what's going to come out soon next is a picture of a green face is what it's going to be. Man, yeah. And then we all need to start worrying,
Yeah, I mean, it's 2020. What could get any worse? We go,
Yeah, right.
Someone's going to capture Nessie. We're going to get photographic video evidence of Bigfoot, and then aliens are just going to land and then go, nah, screw this, I'm out, and take back off.
Very true. Very true. And look who else we finally made out to the field after 2 weeks off. Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson going to be trying to climb his way back into the standings. Still plenty of time to go, but missing a couple of races for very valid reasons, like real world racing, which I'd miss this broadcast, which I will be missing this broadcast for a race coming up. Here we go. Green flag. Levi Cox with a monster restart. Yingling was snoozing. I think Johnson was snoozing even more as Zach Hall. Oh, and something happened. No wreck, but I heard an explicitive through the radio. Here we come out of 4. Cox with a huge lead. Johnson's going to fall on back. Here comes the 75 of Sweeting, who'll be sliding into 5th position. If he can pass Johnson here in 3 and 4, they're going to be door to door. But Johnson's caught in that no man's land, Robert, down there on the bottom of the track, and especially with cold tires. That's not a good place to be with Bristol.
No, but once some tires warm up, like I said earlier, that's where you're going to want to be. If you can run down there, that's where you're going to want to be. But like I said, you can see now everybody's just going to migrate up to the top, and that's where everybody's going to run. So passing wise, you got to do it on the first 10 laps. Like Mark right now, you see how he got such a run on Greg there. Oh, somebody hit the wall, and we'll hear that a lot all night too.
Yeah. He's talking about that during the pre-races. This wall, the 5 of Zach Hall looking underneath Lee Yingling going into 3. Hall on the inside. Can he make the bottom work already here on lap number 12? Yingling will pull away here going into 1, but Hall is making it stick and staying door to door. But you see that momentum of the outside lane carrying Yingling. Man, they're going to race side by side, but Yingling's going to take it now. Now here comes Sweeting to the outside of Zach Hall. Robert, did he go down too early? That's what she said. Sorry. I couldn't help it. Steve Carell came out. Levi Cox in the lead. Yingling will be in 2nd. Chuck Sweeting 3rd. Zach Hall 4th. Johnson falls back to 5th. And you got the 3 of Greg Holton 6th. Followed by Mark Whitley. Whitley with a nice run there coming up to Holt. Now he's to the high side. Holt gets caught on the inside, and he may fall back to 7th position. We are on lap 16 of 250 here at Bristol, and now we're starting to deal with lap traffic. The 24 of Corey Blevins has to drop down to the inside, let everybody on by.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Lap traffic, you're going to pick it up really, really, really fast here.
Jason Anderson in the 12th position. That number 29 car, Taco Bell, making me hungry. They always got good food cars with Smoke Inc. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, they do.
Then you're going to have the 26. That's going to be Todd Neese. You can always find Todd Neese on a racetrack. Just look for neon green. Why is my camera acting dumb? There we go. You look for that neon green Publix car, and there will be Todd Neese. He is in 13th position, with Chad Wilkes in the 09 behind him.
Our rookie leader right now in the point standings, Chad.
Yep, Chad Wilkes is the rookie leader. So while we've got some green flag action going on, we'll have that on the screen. Let's talk about some standings. Chad Wilkes in the top of the rookie points at 145. Ron White at 135 in 2nd. Justin Bowles, 125 in 3rd. And you got Matt Hunter in 4th at 117. And 5th will be Dave Bush with 100. Now we look at the full standings. Larry Yingling, Ultra Instinct himself, remains in 1st position with a 49-point lead over 2nd place Mark Whitley, then Chuck Sweeting in 3rd, Bob Skinner 4th, Cedric Hunter 5th, Tad Wilkes in 6th, tied with Hunter, so make him 5th as well. Corey Blevins in 7th, Ron White in 8th, Zach Hall in 9th. Man, Zach Hall, monster comeback. And Brandon Colley in 10th position.
That's because he's running that freaky fast car.
Man, I am not used to seeing Zach Hall except in the Zach Hall car. So that blue car trips me out.
Why? It's got freaky fast. It's got a 4-leaf clover on there. I mean, he just needs luck, and It's working for him.
Setting in 4th position now behind Chuck Sweeting. Johnson behind him. Levi Cox is starting to make that bottom work. He was hugging that white line through 3 and 4. Yep, look at Levi Cox. He's got it going. But Yingling's making a run to him now. He might have dropped down too soon. Yingling only 0.4 of a second behind and closing.
Now you see this. Levi Cox is running in 1 and 2 the high line, 3 and 4 the low line. Oh, not that time around. Now he goes back up to the high line. He said, well, I'm going to test my waters down here, and you realize it was too soon, like you said, Lee, so he moved himself back up. Spotter said, nope, go back to the high side. You're better off up there.
So fuel mileage will be about 150, 155 here, but tires definitely will not last that long.
Nope.
So, and what's our tire limit tonight?
5.
The 5 tire set limit.
They got what the set on the car and 4 in pits.
Yep. So nobody took any except for maybe the ones involved in the incident from earlier. So pit strategy will be huge here as we've now got another lapped car. I think it's going to be a James Hackworth Jr. that the leaders are having to contend with.
And that's the thing. We stay green here, man. I said it before. Before you know it, these leaders are going to be catching lap traffic, and the goal is to catch. It's not bad catching lap traffic. It's bad for the guy that's getting lapped, of course, but you got to catch them at the right place at the right time because you can lose so much momentum. If you catch them with them battling maybe for position with another car, well, now you got to slow down and try to make it, and that whole field behind you, don't matter if you got a 2, 3, 4 second lead, they'll catch you in within 1 turn.
Yeah, these guys are kind of playing it safe right now. 33, they get now lap 34 of 250. And they're staying single file, working their way around. Man, I went country with that. File, single file. Reminds me of, I had a teacher in, I believe it was 3rd grade. And she taught, she how, and the teachers specialize in a subject, and this teacher taught English and spelling. And I have no problem with anyone. Let me preface this. But my teacher, she immigrated over here, and she still had a very thick Chinese accent, and she was trying to teach us English.
Oh boy!
I failed 3rd grade. It was very difficult, and that still to this day sticks in my head of I forgot her name, but her teaching English, and I just couldn't grasp it. And spelling, I can't spell now to save my life. Thank goodness somebody's smart enough to invent spell check.
Right? You don't want me to do it. Half the time people don't understand me. I know what I'm saying, but I don't put it out on paper the right way.
Joseph McWhorter getting lapped now, and now it looks like Levi Cox going down to the inside. Oh, let's go up here, see who that was. Is that the Boyer?
Yes.
Yep. So starting to get a little bit interesting as we are starting to see the field kind of packing up. Cox now having to work around the 57 of Gilmore's got Ron White to the high side in front of him. That's going to slow his momentum down. Let's see what Larry Yingling can do with it. Looking at the 5 of Zach Hall. Zach riding in 3rd position. He's about to have to deal with all that lap traffic as well. I like Zach's car.
Oh yeah, so do I. I like the blue. I think it needs to be a little darker blue, but that's just my opinion. But what do I know?
He needs a Dave Bush spec map. Is what he needs. The freaky fast car with the spec map.
Wait, what does he have on his rear? Wait, no, what? I can't see. He's got Larry's logo on his back end.
Come on, Brian. We need you to get closer. Catch up to Zach. we will find out what's on the back of Zach Hall's car.
I can see it. It's Larry's face.
Like with the goggles?
Yeah.
Is it all? So it's Ultra Instinct Larry Yingling on the back of Zach Hall's car?
Yes. Oh, right there, you can see the picture.
That's awesome.
That is yeah. As they work their way around Dave. That's the thing. You know what? You go a lap down. It is what it is the way I always said it here running at Bristol. I don't worry about it. Again, you don't want to go a lap down, ladies and gentlemen. Of course.
Cox hits the wall. Coming out of 2. Levi Cox, the leader, hits the wall. Yingling's going to pass him. Ron White drops down to the inside as well. Here comes Zach Hall. Yingling will take the lead. Cox will be in second after he smacked that wall coming out of 2.
Wow, what damage the leader of the race has got. Right side, tremendous damage. How did he lose it?
He just got loose coming out of 2. I'm going to go ahead and see that real quick.
I was going to say, can you rewind back? Because I wasn't triggered because it didn't bring a yellow. But yeah, he is hurting bad.
He was coming around a lap car, and it's like he hit a hole. What in the world?
Mark Whitley just did the same thing. Is there a hole or something out there we don't know about? Because he just smacked the wall hard.
Yeah, net code, it's like there's a pothole out there or something. Levi Cox, the back end, he was fine coming out of that turn. And then all of a sudden, his tail end just slapped around and hit the wall. What in the world?
It just happened to Mark Whitley, too. He just, whatever it is. And I wonder if that happened at the beginning of the race with Ron White. We physically didn't go back and really look at the replay, but it looked like a little bit of net code or something weird going across the start-finish line as Mark's into the wall again.
Whitley having a tough time. Now, that one he was loose.
Yeah.
But he's already got the damage from smacking the wall. Oh, there he is
again.
Into the wall. There goes Hunter and Marjam. What is going on with this track?
Aliens.
It's Larry Yingling. The mothership
is
hovering.
He said, I need the win.
And now it's getting crowded back here. You got Hunter and Whitley and Marjam and Collie. Chad Wilkes now coming up. Here comes Torgerson. Todd Neese is starting to catch up to this group. It is getting scary. It is getting hairy. Woo!
Whoa!
Whitley into Marjam. Wilkes has to drop down to the inside to avoid Collie. Here comes Torgerson onto the high side of Wilkes. Out of 2.
Collie just ran in the back of Mark, though, Lee. I mean, again, look. Wait, now that was netcode. What
yeah,
in
he
the
wasn't even
world?
close to him. This is crazy.
Boo, it's Halloween coming up. I have no clue. I don't have no answers. I'd be afraid to be around a car. I'd be like, get away from me.
Oh, Torgerson almost got into Whitley there.
Wow.
Especially with, then somebody blinked.
What?
Oh. What is going on? Is it a full moon? It's Levi Cox is blinking in and out. He is falling all the way back behind Todd Neese. I didn't even see him fall back.
Oh, yeah, he's blinking in and out hard. Jason Anderson gonna work by him, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, it is full moon. You know what's coming up this okay. I don't know, and a lot of people might know this out there, Lee. Yesterday was full moon, as some know. Next time we're gonna have a full moon is on Halloween night. You know what that means on Halloween night with 2 full moons in 1 month? You know what happens to the moon?
What's that?
It turns blue. We'll have a blue moon on Halloween night. Yes, blue, not orange, blue. When you look at it, it's physically going to be blue. So
you know, I've got to fit that in the promo I'm making next week now.
Yeah,
somehow.
And the next time that will happen is 2029. That's when it's going to happen again.
Lap 61 of 250. Yingling in the lead. The rookie Greg Holton second. Johnson third. Zach Hall fourth. Cedric Hunter fifth. Then you're going to have Sweeting back here in sixth position. He's got Vernon Margim right behind him. Then Collie, Wilkes, and Torgerson.
I'll round out your top 10 here tonight. 63 laps in the books with World Series of Sim Racing League. Round number 6. As these guys, and man, Greg is having a great, in that Toyota, he's having a great run up here so far. First race here at World Series.
Margim dove down hard on Chuck Sweeting and made that pass through 1 and 2. Now here comes Collie. Collie and Wilkes underneath Sweeting. Torgerson's going to follow him through. Chuck Sweeting's going to fall back to 10th position.
Larry's got a 4.1 second lead over the field right now. But again, he catches lap traffic at the wrong place at the wrong time. As you can see him coming down into turn 3 and 4 here. He does got some vehicles up in front of him, Lee, here that he's going to have to navigate around.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, is, you know, on a track like this, even with a, I mean, you get a good lead at, you know, a Darlington or, you know, a Kentucky and Iowa, you know, something that's, you know, 3/4 of a mile or bigger. You've got some room there that you can kind of set back and hit your groove. But here at Bristol, you get a lead within 2 laps, 3 laps, you're starting to see lap traffic, and it's like you're racing the entire race. You're not just trying to defend, you're also just trying to avoid.
Yeah, Bristol, you know, that's funny. You just took, I was thinking that you just took the words out of my mouth. I mean, it's nothing but, you know, nonstop racing here at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's, you know, you're racing down in the turn 1 and 2, you're racing, you know, your race, and then you're dealing with lap traffic. So you're constantly racing, and it's never, no break. You know, until you get a yellow, and then you can finally just take a deep breath, and then you're back to racing again. You know, so it's tough.
Larry Yingling will continue to lead with this weird little picture as he will come across the start-finish line and make it lap 72 of 250. Now right along with Brian Johnson in 4th position, the number 28.
Sorry.
Brandon Collie is in 7th, and that's what I've been watching is this race here. Cedric Hunter, Vernon Margim, Brandon Collie, Chad Wilkes, and Troy Torgerson. Margim now dives to the inside of Cedric Hunter. Here comes Collie with a big run right to the back end of Margim. Going into 1. Now Chad Wilkes is going to be to the back of Collie. They're going to keep it high, run it out of 2. Collie almost got a little bit loose there. They've got Joseph McWhorter in front of Hunter. That might cause issues. Now Collie right back to the backside of Margim once again. We dive it down into 1. Now they've spread out just a bit, but if Collie gets a good run off of here, he'll be right to the backside again. Going into 3, they're going to keep it pretty even. I think they're trying to see what's going to happen with Cedric Hunter and Joseph McWhorter in the lap car. Mm-hmm. And Hunter now going to the inside of McWhorter, didn't make it stick. Now they're passing the 57 of Gilmore also. So lots of cars going around this track right now at different momentum, at different pace, on different laps, and hell, at some point in times in different realities because they just get slapped into the wall by an invisible monster.
Right, yeah. That's it. Trying to keep action, you know, on what's going on here. Bristol, I love Bristol. I'm not good at Bristol, but there's action all over the place. No matter where we go, there is action.
Looking at the 26th of Todd Neese and Bob Skinner. Skinner riding in 11th position. Neese in 10th. These two have moved up. Neese up 6th position. Bob Skinner in 11th where he began, but he fell on back a little bit, so he's starting to climb his way back up here. Now going to make a run on Neese here to the inside across the start-finish line. Skinner will overtake that position, climb back into the top 10.
Looking strong, top 10 car here tonight. I know Bob's not too much of a fan of this track, but He's one of those drivers. He's like me, Lee. You know, you can finish in the top 10. That's a victory for me when it comes to Bristol.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take that any day.
A top 10, that's a victory at Bristol. What you talking about? If you can finish the race.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's huge. We are on lap 81 of 250. We've only had one caution right at the beginning, lap number 2, I believe it was.
Yes.
Now, Brian Johnson in 4th position dealing with lap traffic. As Joseph McWhorter is called up with him, Cedric Hunter right behind. So Hunter in 5th place, Brian Johnson in 4th. The only thing separating them is Joseph McWhorter. And they're getting a good little run here on Johnson. Now Cedric Hunter to the inside of McWhorter. And he is, got a little wiggly. And now going to try to chase down Johnson. That will be for 4th position. Zach Hall sitting in 3rd. With Greg Holt in 2nd. Larry Yingling still in the lead. Yingling now with a 1. Oh, goodness. No, how big is Larry's lead? Larry's still running 16.2s. Everybody else is 16.4s and above.
What? Well, lap traffic. Okay, I wouldn't go off of that. That's
Okay.
lap traffic. You know what I mean? He could not be in lap traffic. Everybody else could be in lap traffic. So that will show difference. When he gets stuck behind hard lap traffic, then that's when you'll see his numbers drop.
He is going around the 75 of Chuck Sweeting now, so that now just leaves 11 cars on the lead lap.
Wow.
Yingling, Holt, Hall, Hunter, Marjam, Johnson, Wilkes, Colley, Torgerson, Skinner, and Todd Neese.
Looks like Torgerson.
Woo! Go back here to Brandon Colley.
Oh, okay. I gotta find him. Give me 1 second, everybody.
Number 1 of Brandon Colley.
There he
It's
is.
that race again. They got Marjam, Wilkes, Colley, Torgerson, Bob Skinner's up there. Here comes Neese. Brian Johnson's falling all the way back behind Neese to 11th position. This could get interesting. I just happened to look on my little track map, and there was a little glide, a little booger of car numbers right there. Wilkes right behind. Marjam had to check up. Colley luckily didn't drive it to the back end of him. Please, net code, stay. Woo! He hit a ball. Levi Cox getting loose and before. He kept it on the apron. No yellow. We're going to keep it going.
Oh
Now
my
Torgerson to the high side of Bob Skinner. Skinner's going to be able to slide in as we go into 3. Man, 3 and 4 has been. It was 1 and 2 at the beginning, and now in lap 90. After 90.
Welcome to Bristol.
Colley just arc a brake the back of Wilkes. Falls back Torgerson, and Skinner is going to overtake him. Here comes Neese. Wilkes almost gets into the side of Bob Skinner.
Yeah, but this is Bristol. This is what comes with Bristol. If you're not tapping somebody, I don't want to say beating and banging them, but, you know, tapping, moving, hitting, moving them out of the way, well, then you're not racing Bristol. Sorry, this is Bristol. You're going to get hit. You're going to get tapped. As long as you don't wreck the person, have at it.
Wilkes now to the back of Marjam. Levi Cox. Did he go into the pits? Because he is like flying. Yeah, he pit it on lap 65. So look at what them fresh tires will do. Ooh, him and Cedric Hunter real close coming out of 2. Now Levi Cox underneath Zach Hall as he's trying to make up some ground. And Cedric Hunter has now caught up to the back of Zach Hall. This will be a battle for 3rd position. And Bob Skinner to the inside of Wilkes. And I know I'm throwing you all over the place, Robert, but there's just so much stuff going on.
Bristol, baby, Bristol. Short track racing at its finest. You're all right. I'll just throw me all over the place. I'll try to keep up with what I can. But you want to know something? Cedric Hunter rebuilt a new PC this week, and he is now running VR.
Oh. I want to do VR so bad.
Yippers. He finally got rid of his 8-year-old PC. He finally upgraded.
Check this out. Zach Hall is in 3rd position, Cedric Hunter in 4th. They just crossed the start-finish line. Right behind them, Larry Yingling just crossed the start-finish line.
Wow.
He is right behind Todd Neese.
Well, the only thing I have to chalk this up to is look at this bottleneck of lap traffic that he's going to run into here. I mean, look at all these guys. We got like 8, 9 cars. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 vehicles.
Oh, Will, into the
yeah.
Look, Missy Kiss. Oh man, this conglomeration.
Oh, there it is again.
Oh, Torgerson accidentally got into the back of Wills, couldn't check up. Martin scrapes the wall. We go into 3. Oh man, everybody's trying to make it easy here. Is Bob Skinner was right behind Cedric Hunter.
Crazy.
Everybody's starting. Yeah, and look at Larry Yingling now to the back of Skinner.
These cars are getting runs, and then they get scared, and they're like, no, I don't want to run the guy over.
Wilkes underneath Marcham across the start-finish line. They door tap. Moves Wilkes up to 4th position. Marcham in the wall.
Yellow. Wow.
Vernon Marcham in the wall takes out Collie. Torgerson was involved as well.
Let's go back on the replay, Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happens here.
Well, Collie scraped the wall there.
I think it happened right up in front. Coming down the backstretch, and I believe this happens coming into turn 3 and 4 here.
That's going to be 1 and 2.
Oh, okay. Let me keep playing it. Sorry.
And right here, Marcham and Wilkes get into each other. Marcham gets into the wall. There's Torgerson, Dave Bush, Collie, Cedric Hunter. Look at Bob Skinner by the skin of his teeth sliding by.
Oh, can't use that camera angle. Can't use that camera angle either. I do apologize. I was trying to get a closer view for everybody to see exactly what happened, but we got cars all over the place. I don't even know where to go. Wow.
Yeah, so incident here on lap 105 of 250.
You know what makes... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out what Yingling's doing. He is just sitting on pit road.
I know the wreck happened in front of him. Why is he... Oh, he has to... Oh, he has to enter pit road on the front stretch, not the back stretch. There is 2 stalls here, ladies and gentlemen. 28 vehicles. We had 25 show up, so there's not enough stalls in the front. So some cars got to pit in the front stretch, and some got to pit on the back stretch, which is totally confusing. You better know where your pit entrance is, and you got to drive all the way around the track if you're pitting on the backside.
Well, and he was waiting for the pit to open.
Yes.
So Yingling will come out. Now here comes Ron White, Johnson, Collie, the 11 of Michael Yarrow still out there. He comes in. The 02 of Jason Spear is going to come in. So we got ourselves an old-fashioned pit party on lap 106. As everybody brings it in, gets some fresh tires. You see Yingling working his way around, trying to get back to where he belongs. We'd like to remind you that Freaky Fast Broadcasting is brought to you by the ButtKicker and the Gamer 2. Oh, my apologies, as my sponsorship page just went down. Come back up. Yo, I'm on the wrong page. Why? There we go. By the ButtKicker, the Gamer 2. Every game deserves a truly immersive experience, and the ButtKicker Gamer 2 lets you feel every detail from subtle footsteps to the rumble of a V10-powered race car, from ambient environmental effects to the power of a nearby explosion. By moving a physical mass instead of only air like traditional speakers, the Gamer 2 provides an instant, accurate, powerful bass response, and it's all perfectly in sync with every game with no additional software required. Check out the Gamer 2 at thebuttkicker.com. Use promo code FreakyFast20, that's Freaky with 2 E's, FreakyFast20 for 20% off your order of the Gamer 2 at thebuttkicker.com. Freaky Fast Broadcasting also brought to you by the Ipitting board and Ipitting. Ipitting board is a web tool designed for iRacing teams. It helps you create an iRacing series board for all your teammates and all kinds of good stuff. As we go back green, I'll talk more about the Ipitting board in just a few. Larry Yingling will be in second position behind Holt. Holt pitted a lap earlier. So let's see how quickly Yingling's going to shoot to the inside of Greg Holt and say, welcome to the World Series of Sim Racing, rookie, as he's going to shoot past him going out of 2. Yingling out of 2. We'll have Holt in second, Chad Wilkes in third, Mark Whitley, who is a lap down, comes diving down to the inside of Chuck Sweeting, who is in fourth position. No, Sweeting's right up there. Who's in fourth? Bob Skinner. Oh, you got a lot of lap traffic between the third place and the fourth place. You got Whitley, you got Sweeting, you got McQuarter, you got Collie.
We only have, what do we have? 8 vehicles on the lead lap. Larry, Greg, Chad, Bob, Todd, Cedric, and Zach Hall, and Jason Anderson. 3
Jason
rookies
Anderson
running in the top, and yeah, we got 3 rookies in the top 8.
Anderson did not hit.
No, he did not. In the 29. Well, actually, it's supposed to be 29, not 92. Got the wrong number on there. He's what's his name?
Man, he drives that Taco Bell car. So I might, and he keeps the same paint scheme no matter where we call him at. So I know where to find him.
All right. Anybody, if everybody don't mind, don't forget on Facebook side, hit that reaction button. If you already shared it, we do much appreciate it. But let's see some thumbs up, hearts, emojis, anything like that you can throw on there, and make sure you share it with friends and family. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to share this stream to your favorite social media platform that you're choosing, and let them know what you're watching. But all right, Lee, well, back to you real here quick.
Yep, so we're looking at Anderson. He is behind the 67 of Larry Yingling, who is the leader. Greg Holt in second, Wilkes in third. As Willie got loose, coming out of 4, got up into the 3 of Greg Holt, second place machine. And now Holt and Whitley will go underneath Anderson. Anderson hits the wall. Collie checks up. Anderson able to save it. Nice save by Jason Anderson. Man, it's getting crazy out there.
I know. I'm trying to keep up with it all. Love Bristol, man. They pack a house here tonight. Woo.
So Yingling will continue to lead. He has a 2-second lead, give or take, over the second place Greg Holt. We are riding on the back bumper cam of Greg Holt now.
Man, he blew right by that 24.
Yep, looking at Joseph McQuarter in that 32. Just right there behind him.
Ooh, he almost got a run.
Yeah, he looked for it. See what he does coming out of 2. McQuarter looks to the inside. Holt's going to kind of throw a block there. Gets tapped. Looks like he got tapped. Now McQuarter to the inside. Got Johnson along for the ride behind him. So Johnson's going to watch McQuarter to the inside, Holt to the high side. As we exit 2, they get really close to each other. McQuarter working the bottom line. out of 4.
Holt looks very strong out there. We're riding along with the gyro cam with him. And you can listen how he's being really easy off the gas lead and really easy on the gas. He's not just mashing it, you know what I mean? He's waiting for that car to set and get on the straightaway to get back full throttle. He's doing a very good job out there. I gotta give him props. Good job.
Ooh, they came right to the backside of the 24.
I'm just happy to see a Toyota up here in second position.
Johnson right behind the 3 of Holt's going to drop down to the inside. Brian Johnson, the number 28 car, is setting in 9th position. He is 1 lap down.
Wow. Well, he's 1 lap down, but he is the lucky dog position as of right now.
True that. Watching these guys go around, and then we're starting to see now the lap traffic coming through. Now Dave Bush on the inside, everyone passing him. The 11 of Michael Yarrow right behind Colley's going to pass Bush now. Nice job by Dave. And now Jason Anderson staying to the high side. Everybody's going around him. He hit the wall a few laps ago. Colley to the inside. Here comes the 11. Once again, of Yarrow to the inside. So Anderson will keep it off the wall. But man, look at the marbles being collected up top. Lap 134 of 250. I'd like to say hello to everyone out there on social media. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, welcome to your Saturday Night Addiction here. The World Series of Sim Racing on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. I am Lee Tidwell. Joining me, Oz himself, the one, the only, Robert Moya. We do each and every Saturday night. We are on race number 6 of season 3. We are at Bristol. We are on lap 136 of 250. We have had 2 cautions for 10 laps. And right now, the alien, the Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct, Larry Yingling, continues to lead this race. And I don't know what kind of jet fuel he put in his car tonight, but I'm pretty sure they're going to put it in the hauler and tear his car apart after what the performance he's putting on right now. Look at that gap. There goes Yingling, and then you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and then here comes everybody else. From the press box view, the only person you see is Larry Yingling. And it is true with him. When Yingling gets in his zone, he really does find his ultra instinct form on one of these tracks. He is dadgum near unbeatable. Unless something unfortunate happens in front of him or something happens to take him out, you are not going to beat Larry Yingling tonight without some outside forces enacted upon him.
Holt just ran a 15.9 lead, but he's out of traffic now. So again, Larry, these lap times are showing so much faster than everybody else. But again, he's working the lap traffic perfectly. He literally doesn't have to slow down. Now we did see him slow down there a little bit with that wreck in front of him. But other than that, he's just working it. You know, it's not that he's faster than anybody else. It's all about lap traffic, to be honest with you.
But when you first, from the beginning of the race on, as soon as he got that lead,
right?
And that's part of the ultra instinct, is the fact that he's not only can he see the draft, but he can see the way these chess pieces move when it comes to the lap traffic, when it comes to positioning himself. Okay, I need to pass this guy coming out of 2, so that way when, Greg Holt comes out of 2, he's going to have to deal with him down the backstretch into 3. I'll have 3 and 4 clear, he's planned 2 to 3 turns ahead of how he is going to run his race.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I mean, again, he's working the lap traffic. I mean, unfortunately, these other guys are getting in lap traffic, and when you get stuck behind somebody. I don't like the word
The 3 of Holt just said hello, Joseph McWhorter. Jason Anderson's right behind Holt. So the second place car dealing with Brian Johnson, Joseph McWhorter, and Jason Anderson. And he is just stuck there. He is having trouble getting around. And Larry Yingling just continues to pull out the leads.
And you see down below, his car don't like to run that low line, Lee. You seen how he just got twitchy loose and a little loose there again, but he needs to just let these guys go and get himself back up to that line where everybody else is running there, where Joseph and Brian. Three lines. Yeah, I mean, I know he doesn't like being down there, man. You just don't want, you want to get on the high side, and he's losing so much ground to Larry now.
McWhorter gets into the back of Johnson, spins. Nice save by Joseph McWhorter. We do not even go yellow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Series of Sim Racing.
Wow.
That was crazy. What a save by McWhorter. Got into the back of Johnson, got loose there. Now we're going to bunch it up. You got Skinner up there, Wilkes, Chuck Sweetie, Mark Whitley's leading that pack. Collie has to get out of the gas. The 11 of Yarrow's going to pass him. You got McWhorter now to the back of Collie. Wilkes and Sweetie were door to door going into 3. Wilkes will pull it out. Now battle with Mark Whitley. Sweetie and Skinner will be door to door going into 1. Skinner's going to overtake that, drive to the back of Wilkes. And then Skinner almost gets into Chuck Sweetie on the back stretch.
Goodness. Crack open a Mountain Dew. Yarrow.
Yarrow almost gets into Collie. Yarrow on the inside. Wilkes to the inside of Whitley.
This is crazy. Everybody enjoying this? Let us know out on chat. Chat's been quiet all night.
Alex Bisson being a smart aleck on Facebook. Where you at, Bisson? Why ain't you racing? Oh, I had fun calling the last half of Indy with Alex last season. He's got a spot in broadcasting when he gets done driving. I tell you, he did a great job.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
We're going to bring it into 3. We're looking at Michael Yarrow in 13th position. Let's go to the leader, Larry Yingling, who is now exiting 4. Yingling has such a lead. Second place is Greg Holt. Holt in the number 3 car just now crossed the start fit. So Larry Yingling, let's not talk in seconds. Let's talk in a track. He has a half a lap lead.
Yeah. And Tina just said out there, she's in the household with Bob Skinner right now, and she's probably hearing him say, lap traffic, move out of my way. I'm running 4th, and I'm having a great race. Might be 10 seconds behind, but this is a race win for Bob here, especially at Bristol, and I don't blame him, man. I'd be all happy.
Let's go to the 3 of Greg Holt. He has finally cleared all of that traffic.
Oh, about time,
and now
right?
And now Blevins and James Hackworth Jr., Dave Bush is between him and Yarrow, but he's got clean in front of him.
And look at his lap time. He ran faster than Larry.
Yeah, 1/10 of a second. 5/100ths of a second faster, but still
faster.
Where Larry was putting 2-3 of a second faster than everyone else. Holt is now able to, basically keep it at a half a lap. And it is amazing that 87 laps to go out of 250, and we've only had 2 cautions here.
It's great racing here at World Series of Sim Racing League. Yeah, if anybody's out there new to iRacing or don't know exactly what this is, make sure you go over and check out iRacing.com. It's a simulation of anything that you want to race, NASCAR, trucks, anything NASCAR, anything road racing, anything dirt, midgets, you name it, they got it. Indy cars. But go check out iRacing.com for your simulation needs. And also, you know, you can go and check out World Series of Sim Racing League on Facebook. Give them a like, give them a share if you don't mind. And if you're looking for a league on a Saturday night, make sure you check these guys out over at iRacing.com and on
82
Facebook.
Of Skinner. 82 of Skinner. Skinner now looking to the inside of Wilkes. This is a battle for third position. Bob Skinner to the inside coming out of 4. Wilkes has the momentum across the start-finish line. Will keep the position. Now Sweeting, who is in 8th, he's a lap down. Going to stay out of the way. Skinner was making that run on Wilkes, but he went to the inside. He lost so much momentum coming out of 4. Wilkes just blew past him and pulled out half second or 0.3 of a second over Skinner. But now look at Bob. He's starting to catch back up to Chad Wilkes. That high line continues to be the preferred line. Zach Hall on back in the field. He is in 5th position. He's trying to pass Brian Johnson. What was the ooh?
Bob just smacked the wall.
Bob, don't hit the wall. Stay off the wall.
Yeah, wall's bad.
Wall is lava.
Yeah, you get stuck on the wall, you can't get off the wall.
Now, Zach Hall doesn't have anyone in front of him. So, but he's got a pack behind him, though. So he could catch up with this pack. And now they're dealing with Dave Bush. Bush keeping it down low, so Skinner will fall in behind Wilkes down the backstretch. We're looking at Zach Hall now. Zach Hall in 5th position. It's starting to chase down Skinner and Wilkes, but in between them is going to be Sweeting and Dave Bush. Now we're looking at Todd Neese in 7th position in that Publix number 26 car. Neese running in 7th.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Cedric Hunter just got loose and got rear-ended by Jason Anderson.
Yeah, he came over the radio and just apologized that he got super loose.
Yeah, he was like sideways. That VR is making him sick.
So the 13 of Cedric Hunter running in 6th position. In 7th is Todd Neese, running behind Ron White at the moment. Riding along with Cedric Hunter, you see Dave Bush there on the inside.
Look at a pack of cars up in front of him.
Yep. Oh, Jason Anderson blinked.
Oh, blinking, throwing sparks.
We're going to bring it into 1 and 2. The 0-2.
Oh,
Jason
there's somebody
Spears.
sideways.
I missed that one.
Somebody, Cedric just went by him. They were down on the apron sideways. I don't know who it was.
I am unsure. I was looking down.
Oh, we have Greg's. Oh, look at this. Holt's coming in, making a pit stop there, Lee.
Greg Holt going to make a pit stop on lap 176. See if a short pit strategy will work for him.
He's got a good sponsorship there on there, Bruzy.
Bruzy USA. I love my Bruzy gloves. Use them every time I race.
Well, speaking of merch, make sure you check out the link in the description below. You can get World Series Sim Racing merch or Freaky Fast Broadcasting merch. We do much appreciate it if you go check out our stores. And also, link in the description to all our sponsors here at World Series and Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
Bob Skinner has passed Chad Wilkes and is now in 2nd position. It's starting to pull away from Wilkes.
Go, Bob! I'm not saying a word.
Skinner.
Don't say a
Skinner
word.
having a...
Be nice.
I am nice.
Be nice. Don't say nothing. Be nice.
Skinner in 2nd position, up 9 spots. Chad Wilkes in 3rd position. He is up 18 spots. Cedric Hunter will be in 5th behind Zach Hall, who's in 4th. Hunter up 14 spots. Todd Neeson 6th. He's up 10 spots. So some pretty big climbers here in the top 6.
It's 9 seconds over Bob Skinner. Wow.
Let's see where Larry Yingling is. Oh, Yingling is behind. He is behind Todd Neeson, that big booger of a pack. Yeah, I bet you he's just going to cruise back there.
I wouldn't push the issue. You know, you're going to lose so much time if you start fighting with these guys up here, unless they're nice enough to let him go by, which...
Oh, Collie gets into the back of the O2.
Oh!
Bent him.
That's going to bring out a yellow. Or not?
No.
What?
Collie got into the back of the O2 with Jason Spear. He spun into the, on the apron.
He spun it around and kept it going.
Wow.
That didn't trigger a yellow.
What a move by Jason Spear to keep it going.
Good driving, considering. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, nope. We stay on the green, ladies and gentlemen. I thought we were going yellow.
Yarrow passed Nice, and now he's to the back of Cedric Hunter. He's going to get in. Why are you getting in this pack, Larry? Oh, he has to have mastered Ultra Instinct. Ah, Johnson to the inside. We're going to take it 3 wide coming out of 2. Collie gets real loose. Collie back up in front of Johnson coming into 3. Ah, careful. 3 wide coming out. Johnson almost hits Nice. Now we're going to bring it into 1. Goodness.
Well,
Larry Yingling right in the middle of all this junk, right behind Ron White.
You just see all that action happening. He went right by in 1 turn, 3 cars. Like, doop. Wow.
He's got to be glowing and have silver hair right now.
Bob did gain a second with all that going on, though. He's down to 9, about, 8.9, 9 seconds. Yeah, I mean, Bob.
Oh, careful.
Larry's running, dealing with this lap traffic. Bob needs to see this. Chad needs to see it. Zach Hall needs to see it. Cedric Hunter is about ready to go a lap down, running in 5th position.
Can Larry Yingling lap the field?
Oh, my goodness.
Would that not be a feat?
It's very possible because we are, we had 2 yellows?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's just great racing here at World Series Racing League. This is crazy. 2 yellows at Bristol, packing, what did I say? 25 cars? Impressive.
You have 25 cars taking the grid and 2 cautions.
That's just impressively. I mean, that's, I've seen
Definitely
races.
ain't my bottom split. I know that.
I've seen races, and you just said it. You've been in them, but I've seen races with 15 plus yellows. Like you would get 5 laps yellow, 5 laps yellow.
Ooh, Yingling was thinking about making that move out of 2, but then the 56 of De Boyer was hanging down low, so he had to come back up. And now he's going to think about going into 1 and 2 on the inside of Cedric Hunter. Looking to lap the 5th place car. Can he keep his nose in?
Cedric pretty fast. He's not, he might be ready to go a lap down, but that's going to be a fighting battle. Cedric will not give him that position. I know that much.
Oh, no, he will not just be like, all right, Larry, you're right there. You're the leader. I'll just move.
Nope. He's going to make Larry work it, and he's going to try to slow Larry down and burn up them tires for the rest of the field to try to catch this super rocket machine. Maybe he has a Rocket League setup in there from our proud sponsor, Rocket Setups. Oh, we have a yellow. We finally have a yellow. Ladies and gentlemen, we're finally under yellow.
Was it Dave Bush?
No, Levi Cox.
It was Levi Cox?
Yeah, we'll
right there where that daggum scoreboard is, too.
See what happens to Levi here.
Looks like he loses it just coming out of 2. So we watch him go. Let's see, this is into 3 and 4, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So here we go into 1, and when he comes out of 2, it just looks like it.
Oh, he hit the wall.
Oh, yeah. Scraped the wall and, yep.
Yep, just lost it. And he's heading to the inside wall, which is not going to be a good hit. And ouch. Hello.
Sparks fly car spins like a top. And Levi Cox keeps it straight. Oh, man, that could have been ugly.
Yeah, that was right in front of Bob Skinner.
So we will have a third caution with 50 laps to go. We are going to have another...
Hit up, you got to hit Express and Rocket setups.
Going to have a lot of people hit the pits this time.
Yep, worse.
So we'd like to remind you that Freaky Fast Broadcasting is brought to you by Electronic Express at electronicexpress.com. Do you like what you see here? Guess what I know that they have in stock right now? They have Thrustmaster T150. They have Thrustmaster T300s. They have Samsung 49-inch widescreen monitors in stock, ready to ship. You can check them out at electronicexpress.com. And if you maybe it's one of the ladies that are watching it, and you ladies would like a new refrigerator or but I automatically went to the kitchen. I am so sorry. Maybe you want a new laptop, a new Apple TV, anything, any kind of electronics you can think of. They have it right there at electronicexpress.com. Check them out. Also brought to you by Rocket Racing Setups. Freaky Fast Broadcasting is proudly brought to you by Rocket Racing Setups. It's your one-stop shop for all your iRacing setup needs. They have dominated the dirt since 2017, and after a short break, they have rebuilt, and they are ready to rocket their customers back to the front of the pack in 2020. They're producing setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, road, pro trucks, and rallycross. They currently have multiple builders working for them, doing setup packs, booklets, coaching lessons, and much more. You can check out Rocket Setups at rocketsetups.com.
All right. Oh, we're going to get ready to go back green here.
So we're going to have Yingling in first, Skinner in second. Yingling chooses the high line. Smart move by Larry.
Yeah.
And Zach Hall, Chad Wilkes.
Green.
Man, look at the start by Yingling. He just took off right out of four and said, see you fellas, let me see if I can catch you all again.
Right? He was gone. And you don't got to worry about making a pit stop now here with less than 50 laps to go. They're good on fuel, good on tires. This is go time now, Lee, here, because they can clip these off at 15.6, 15.4 second lap time. So, before you know it, this race is going to be over.
Bob Skinner's running faster lap times than Larry Yingling right now. On that lap.
Oh.
Yingling's 15.0 to Skinner's 14.9.
Chad just put down a 14.9. Jason Spears put down the fastest lap of his race with the 15 flat. So, yeah, I mean, it's like I said, man, it is go time. It's go, 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 go. Can't save now.
So, Yingling now 14.9 to Skinner's 15.0 on the last lap. This is going to be a race. Let's see what Bob Skinner's going to do. We have seen Bob in position before, but usually earlier in the race, and then an accident happens through 98% of the time, no fault of his that he gets caught up in or something happens, unfortunately, to him. This is the first time with less than a quarter of the race to go, we have seen Bob Skinner in the top three position. Let's see what he can do. Zach Hall now in the third position is catching up to the back of Bob Skinner. They are now all approaching Levi Cox and starting to hit the back of the field. So Yingling is going to have to start working lap traffic with Skinner and Zach Hall right behind him. Chad Wilkes will be in fourth position with Cedric Hunter in fifth. This is scary.
Yeah, this is gonna, we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. You can see lap traffic. Look at him work past Mark Whitley. Woohoo! Hang on, baby.
And then you've got Levi Cox and Jason Anderson up there, so that, oh, Skinner, be careful. Jason Anderson, I think, scraped the wall there. Zach Hall to the back of Skinner. We go into 3. Yingling looking to overtake Cox, who is a lap car. Skinner in 2nd. Zach Hall remain in 3rd. In front of them, Cox goes down to the inside of McWhorter. McWhorter will hang it high, as Levi Cox does have a fast car. Now they're approaching Brian Johnson. Johnson will keep it high. Cox will go underneath him. There goes Yingling and Skinner. Zach Hall now will pass Johnson into 3 and 4. We will be on lap 215 of 250 when we come right across the line. And it is getting interesting at Bristol.
This is a great run for Bob Skinner. Great run. It's good to see him up here battling for the lead. I mean, season wasn't so good so far for him, unfortunately. But, man, this could be the bounce back. Round number 6 here tonight. So,
and Levi Cox on Facebook said his internet was all great in practice, and as soon as the race started having lag, and that has been some of his issues this evening.
Ladies game 2. Tina said ladies game 2. I'm not sure what she meant there, Lee.
I might have said something wrong.
Yeah, what did Lee say? Because I don't know what the comment for what it's for. What'd you say, Lee? Don't make the ladies mad, Lee.
There's no telling. Yingling now catching Ron White, who has no front end on that number 2 car. Now we look at the 3 of Greg Holt. He is back in 6th position.
Yeah, after running in 2nd all race.
So Ron White just came up the radio and told Larry and Skinner he's going to go low. Let them race on by on the high side. Here comes Hall as well. But 1, 2, and 3 all stay together. And Levi Cox, man, I tell you what, his internet ain't lagging no more. If he wouldn't have been in that earlier incident, look how fast he is. He is pulled away from Yeagle.
Oh, yeah, I think he had the car to beat. But unfortunately, the internet was not nice to him. The internet gods took over.
Yep, smacked him. Oh, yeah, so it was during my ad when I said in ladies if you need stuff too, like a refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, Miss Tina. I don't know why I did that for her. My wife isn't proud of me, if that helps any. Zach Hall starting to try to see if he can make a run on Skinner. Skinner with some nice momentum off the corners, keeping right there with Yingling. 1, 2, and 3. Gonna ride it out. Let's do 25 to go. Next time around, or this time around. It's 25 to go now.
Yeah, and lap times we're looking at, they all ran 15.3s, and that's impressive. Top 3, same lap times. What did they do this time by? 15.4s.
15.4, except for Zach in a 15.36.
Right. I mean, they're not gaining and they're not losing. Lap traffic again. 23 laps to go. Lap traffic is going to play key factor here again as they're getting around Joseph again. And that was like, what, 4 laps?
Out of 2, Collie might play a factor in this. I think he did. As Hall lifted to go high and drop in behind Skinner to get around Collie. Yeah, Zach Hall dropped to the inside. He was going to try to make a run off of 2 on Skinner, but Collie was there. He had to back off and drop in behind. So now Hall's trying to work that run up again. Let's watch what happens next time around. Or is he going to try it this time? Nope, it's going to fall in behind. He's going to do it going into 3 on this one. Drops down inside of Skinner going into 3. Skinner will have the momentum out of 4. But here's where Hall, and another, now it's Brian Johnson who's the lap traffic. Zach's going to have to, luckily it's his teammate. He dropped down to the apron and let him go.
Oh, and Bob went into the wall again.
Man.
No harm, no foul. A little bit of damage don't hurt you here at Bristol. So this track is not an aerodynamic track. You know, as long as you can keep the nose clip on the front and the hood on the front of your car, you're pretty good. Side, yeah, whatever. Back, yeah, you really don't need it.
17 to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Well, that time by, Zach was faster than Larry. Faster
Let's see
again.
what Zach. Yeah, let's see what Zach Hall might have. He's a 1/10 of a second faster. 0.15 seconds faster. So coming around here, it'll be 15 to go. Still 10. Dropped down to about a half a tenth. What would that be? A 100? No, 5/100.
Yeah,
Don't make me math. It's late. I'm tired.
Give or take. I'm waiting to see if Larry's going to run into the lap of traffic anywhere along the line with 14 laps to go, because that's what Zach needs. You know, these times are so equal. We need Larry to get stuck in a bottleneck somewhere, as it looks like he's getting ready to put Holt a lap down. He is in 6th position.
Yeah, and Levi Cox, as you said, was probably the car to beat, as he has pulled way away. 2 points ahead of Larry Yingling. So, yeah, Cox had the car to beat. So Hall will go to the inside of the 3. And now here comes John past Holt.
No, was that Johnson? Where's the Bob? Where'd Bob go? Oh, he fell back to 2 seconds. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, Bob fell way on back there after scraping that wall.
Oh, man, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's still looking at a podium at the moment. So, yeah, still a very good run, and you never know what'll happen with 10 laps to go. We bring it across the line. Yingling in first, Zach Hall in second. They have McWhorter and Colley in front of them.
Oh, somebody just hit a cone.
I think that was Levi Cox.
That is Levi. He took out the commitment cone.
Down to the inside goes Yingling. Hall now to the inside as well. Colley and McWhorter play nice. 7 to go, with Yingling still in the lead, now with a half a second lead over Zach Hall. In third position is Bob Skinner. Skinner is way on back.
Yeah. Unfortunately, but good run though so far from, like you said, he's in the podium. He just got to hold off his teammate there, Cedric Hunter. So we'll see what plays out on that side of things. But I do know Zach Hall was saying, "Come on, lap traffic. We need lap traffic." And I don't think they're going to hit it.
No, there's a lot of distance between Yingling and James Hackworth Jr., who would be the next one.
Okay.
Hackworth Jr. just out of 4. Now here comes Yingling. So we're looking at 2.5 seconds. Well, from straightaway to straightaway, 1.5 seconds between Yingling and James Hackworth Jr.
Three laps to go, Lee. Hand it on over to you, sir.
3 laps to go. We come out of 2. Yingling in the lead. Zach Hall is in second position, trying everything he can to claw his way into a challenging position. We cross the line with 2 to go. Yingling will continue with a 0.6 of a second lead over second place Zach Hall. Bob Skinner remains in third position over Cedric Hunter in fourth, with Chad Wilkes in fifth. Yingling brings it out of 4. It will be 1 lap to go. White flag is out from Barney the flag guy. Larry Yingling, Mr. Ultra Instinct himself. He mastered it here tonight. He basically lapped almost the entire field. And the points leader will also be your race winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Yingling, your winner here at Bristol. Zach Hall in second. Bob Skinner in third as the fireworks explode high above the Smoky Mountains in Bristol, Tennessee. It's another big race here for World Series of Sim Racing. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, Larry Yingling, Zach Hall, and Bob Skinner will join us in the booth here on Freaky Fast Broadcasting on World Series of Sim Racing. We'll be back in 2 minutes. And back here on Freaky Fast Broadcasting, race number 6 of season 3 for World Series of Sim Racing here at Bristol was an exciting one. We've got our 3rd place finisher. Nope, I brought the wrong person up. We're going to throw you back down there. Don't pay any attention to me. There we go. Got our 3rd place finisher join. Nope, wrong person there again. Dadgummit, my mouse is not cooperating. Here we go. We have our 3rd place finisher, Mr. Bob Skinner, join us in the booth. Bob, it's the lead. You got a copy, sir?
Yes, I do.
Man, what a race here tonight at Bristol. 3 cautions only on a 250-lap race. We saw everything from a huge case of the net codes in the first quarter of the race to some really tight racing. You climbing all the way to 2nd position, happened to scrape that wall. Tell me about your run tonight here at Bristol and what it was like out there, because it seemed like there was a lot of different obstacles and not just lap traffic.
Yeah, I really wanted to save some tire and planned. I actually qualified better than I thought in 10th, and so I planned on dropping back a little bit. And then as the run got later and later, it got easier and easier to pass cars. I seemed to save a lot of tire. And then on that first pit stop, I got a speeding penalty and lost everything I worked for and had to drive back up through it again, and I was able to, and by the next caution, I was in like 4th. I mean, that gave me all the confidence in the world. At one point, I had Larry on my bumper going to lap me, and I drove away from him. I lost him in lap traffic, but best car I had all year. Great team night, great points night, just happy all the way around.
Now, when we had, with about 20 to go or so, it was Larry and then you and Zach Hall. And then you got a little loose, scraped that wall. How hard was it tonight? Not only just in the regular driving, but especially at the beginning of the race, it seemed like there was a pothole coming out of 2 where people were just, the cars were snapping around. Was it the track, or was it just a net code / glitch type issue?
I really think it was the way you were driving the car, because I saw other people struggling with it, and I ran a bit more of a mid line and a high line and rotated through them depending on traffic. I didn't experience that at all, but seen some other cars doing it. Really, I kind of wish I'd have stayed up towards the front more, because having Larry behind me pushed me a lot. But then, well, you know, that last run there with Zach, I kind of used everything I had to stay with Larry, and I think Zach held a little bit, and he got underneath me. There's really nothing I could do. I was just happy to stay in 3rd and get to talk to you guys.
Yeah, during our brief intermission while we brought everybody up and Robert was getting the camera shots ready, I was like, man, we got Bob in the booth. I finally get to talk to Bob. So congratulations on that 3rd place finish. Before we let you go, Bob, anyone you'd like to say hello to or give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to give a big shout out to you guys. You guys put on an amazing show every week. We're real proud of the product that's put out every time. It's so exciting races. Proud of the drivers tonight. Like you said, just a couple cautions. What was it, 3 all night? I mean, great driving. That really gave me the opportunity to find that long car I had. Thanks to all the fans for tuning in. It wouldn't be worth it without you guys. And thanks for everybody involved. It was a great night.
Awesome. Well, Bob, congratulations on that 3rd place finish, and we will see you next week, sir.
Yep, can't wait to talk to you again.
Yes, sir. That's the number 82 of Mr. Bob Skinner, your 3rd place finisher here tonight. We're going to bring up our runner-up, our 2nd place finisher. He is Big Mac, ladies and gentlemen. He is Mr. Zach Hall. Zach, it's leading the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do, man.
Man, you talk about it's Bristol, baby. Tonight was one of those races. Only 3 cautions. Great, close side-by-side action and a huge run for you coming back up to take that second position. With about 20 to go, it was Larry, Bob, and you. And you was able to chase them down and then get on the inside of Bob. What was your strategy tonight, and how did that play out for you? Of course, coming in second place, but did it play out the way that you saw?
Not really, actually. Didn't play out at all the way I seen it tonight. It was a really, really weird race with tire wear. All my teammates, or maybe not Bob and Cedric, but at least Brian was really struggling with the right front. And I kind of did the first run, but I more than anything struggled all night just being super loose. Like I don't know what was up with my car, but I kept burning the right rear off. I mean, I almost blew a right rear on the very first run of the race. I think I had it down to 20s. And it was such a handful. I couldn't get full throttle till like halfway down the straights. That first run, I was really worried. I was like, man, we might finish 8th, 9th. I kind of figured something out in that second run after I about spun out in front of the field, trying to clear a lap car on the bottom. It's just, this track was so finicky tonight. I mean, Larry was in a different league there. I'm surprised I was even able to be that close at the end. I don't know if I figured something out. The track changed. Seemed like the bottom came in a little bit more, but it just was a weird night. That's really a big thing. Like, the strategy didn't play out the way I thought it was. I thought we'd have way more cautions. So 3 cautions, we'll take that as a huge W, I feel like, for the league, especially 250 laps here. But, man, just a really weird race overall for me, car driving wise.
Yeah, and it looked like there was some issues, and, you know, we discussed it with Bob as well, and whether or not it was a tire wear issue, a track issue, a netcode issue, but a lot of guys snapping that tail end just, I mean, abruptly out of 2, like they hit a daggone pothole or something. Was there what was the issues on the track tonight?
That's a good question. I know Brian was saying he would have wished he had my right rear on there tonight because he had nothing. He said coming off the corners. I was asking. I was like, guys, you're having to play with the gas, you know, coming off the corners. And then they were like, no, we're just full throttle. And I'm like, well, I'm out here on ice, but luckily we had a short run. I don't know really what the cause of that was. I think mostly me is I run a little different line here. I don't get up as high to the wall. I don't like running up really against it, so I run a little bit lower. And I think that kind of eats the right rear off. I know it saves the right front because you're going slower through the center. So it probably tended that, but I know I've seen a lot of guys getting loose. And that's really just probably a tight loose more than anything, having so much wheel. You know, you put so much wheel into these cars going through these tight, fast corners that when you get on the straightaway and it unloads, it just wants to snap out from underneath you. So that's probably what we see mostly tonight, but this was one of the weirdest driving Bristol races I've ever experienced in my life. I'm very happy to come out here second with 2 back-to-back seconds this 2 weeks in a row now to get me. I think I'll be pretty good at the points now going into the last 2 races now, hopefully.
Yeah, just wait until you watch watch a replay of it, and not from your driver's point of view, but from the broadcast, and see the craziness. It was everything a Bristol race should be. So congratulations to not only you for second place, but World Series of Sim Racing for putting on an awesome show tonight.
Thank you, Lee. Yeah, it was awesome. First of all, I want to shout out all the drivers out there. It was a handful with cars everywhere on the racetrack and dodging and diving, and man, it was really wild. So shout out to, first of all, the league drivers, because we wouldn't have had 3 cautions here tonight if it wouldn't have been for them. So shout out to everybody out there. I know a lot of guys had a tough race just getting call lap down there, and, you know, not be able to get the wave ever, or not be able to get back on the lead lap. They all tried to, but it was really hard to do. So shout out to them for never giving up. Shout out to Larry for winning. He's a tough one to beat, man, let me tell you. And I'm just glad I was able to at least keep him a little bit honest on that very last run. I know he was kind of running away with it the rest of the race. But shout out to him, and then shout out to you guys up in the booth also. You guys are always tremendous, and I love broadcasting with y'all. I love watching the broadcast back that y'all broadcast for us, and without y'all, we wouldn't be where we were without Freaky Fast, that's for sure. So we gotta definitely give y'all a big round of applause. And actually, this is a huge one. Shout out to Bob. How about that 3rd place finish for him tonight, and Cedric bringing 4th? So 2, 3, 4. tonight for Cat 5. So shout out to all my teammates. I know Brian kind of struggled. He needed a good run tonight, unfortunately. But just overall, great night, guys. And just thank you all for everything, man.
Before we let you go, the burning question that I haven't got to yet is, why do you have Larry Yingling's Ultra Instinct picture on the back of your car?
That's a little inside joke between me and Larry. He always every race he'll send me a message and say, I can't see you with my binoculars on, just like messing with me, because it's a little friendly rivalry. And I tried to put the binoculars on the back of my car with this little smiley face tonight to hopefully get ahead of him. But that red car, man, he's tough. Hopefully next week we're going to the Roval. I know he's not as top tier on the road course stuff, so hopefully he'll be looking at the back of that next week a lot.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Zach, on that second place finish. Congratulations on the huge jump in the point standings. Can't wait to see where you end up after tonight, and we will see you. I'll see you tomorrow night, but we'll see you driving again next week.
Later, guys.
See you, Zach. That's Zach Hall, your second place finisher. Now we're going to bring up your race winner, who was in full mastered Ultra Instinct form tonight. He is the alien Larry Yingling. Larry, it's Lee in the booth. You got a copy, sir?
Yes, sir.
Man, I was wondering if you were going to lap the entire field. I don't know what kind of crossroads you sold your soul on for tonight's race, but what a performance. What were you doing different than everyone else that you were just that much better?
Honestly, I have no idea. I did a practice with Levi last night, and he was faster than me on the long run, and it sucks that he had some issues tonight. But I figured something out during practice right before this race, and it just kept working out. Just stayed up top and just kept pulling away.
Yeah, I mean, once you would get that lead, especially on the longer runs, you was just completely pull away from everyone else. I think one point in time, you had lapped the top 7 cars, or everybody, there was only 7 cars on the lead lap, 6 or 7. And then we had that late race caution, only 3 cautions, so an excellent race for World Series. But that late race caution, what was your thoughts when that came out?
I didn't really care about if it went green or caution, but I was just worried about, we have a pit road thing here, we have double pit roads here, and we're told to go through the whole thing, and I was confused, and I lost the lead earlier because I did the thing I was told, and so I was hoping I wouldn't see a black flag pop up, but just, I think I came out first, and I felt confident.
Yeah, now, you not only came into the race with the points lead, you win it now. We talked about it every time we have you in the booth. That last season, you took the points lead at the beginning of the season. You never gave it up. Season 3 is starting to look like a Season 2 rerun. Next week, we're at a Roval. A little bit different for you. What do we got in store from that?
Well, I'll be watching Brian and Zach and them race for the win. I'll be trying to possibly get a top 5, if not a top 10. It's just not my main thing, but I'll just do what I can.
And we actually asked Zach Hall, because he had it on the back of his car, about your binoculars there on your little alien face. Because when I first saw it, I was like, all right, are we starting to see his true Ultra Instinct form now? Is he giving us more visual? But no, now as I can actually see the full graphic, it's binoculars. And Zach told us that story. After that restart, Zach was pretty strong. But besides Zach, you talked about Levi Cox. He was uber strong here tonight. Without him being involved in that earlier incident, do you think this would have been a different race?
For sure. I think it definitely when it came down, if the late race caution came out, I think definitely would have been me, Levi, and Zach definitely battling it out. But big shout out to Bob for running up there. He definitely had me worried. But he said he burned up his tires and he just fell back.
Yeah, Bob with an outstanding run here tonight. Well, Larry, congratulations on another victory here with World Series of Sim Racing. Before we let you go, anyone you'd like to say hello to or give a shout out to?
Shout out my teammates this race, Levi Cox, Chad Wilkes, and Jason Spears. And thank you guys as always for broadcast and all the admins in the league for putting this stuff on.
Awesome. Well, Larry, enjoy your evening. You can now transform out of your Ultra Instinct form so you can relax and get some rest. And we will see you next week at the Roval.
All right. Thank you, sir.
And that's Larry Yingling, not only your points leader, but your winner here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. Your finishing order, your final finishing stats for tonight. Larry Yingling will be your winner. Zach Hall in second. Bob Skinner with that top 3 finish. Congrats to Bob. Cedric Hunter in 4th. Chad Wilkes in 5th. Greg Holt in 6th. Chuck Sweeting 7th. Todd Neese 8th. Michael Yarrow 9th. Jason Spear in 10th. McWhorter in 11th. Brandon Colley 12th. Mark Whitley in 13th. Ron White 14th. Christian DeBoyer 15th. Brian Johnson in 16th. Dave Bush 17th. James Hackworth Jr. 18th. Levi Cox, could have been a different night for him without internet issues. 19th position, Jason Anderson 20th. Troy Torgerson in 21st. Vernon Martin 22nd. Corey Blevins 23rd. Jeff Gilmore 24th. Swaverly in 25th. Christian Converse 26th. Brian Rainville 27th. And Brad J. Allison in 28th position. Robert, that'll do it for us tonight as we pack it up from Bristol. Get ready to head over to Sim Racing Unleashed tomorrow night. Where are we going?
That is correct. We'll be live tomorrow at 7:50 with Sim Racing Unleashed, where you'll see some of these drivers over there. Majority of them, actually. But we're headed to Pocono in the Cup cars. Yeah, we had them on Wednesday night in the trucks at Pocono. They showed off a good race, so I'm sure it's going to be a great race to watch these guys tomorrow night at 7:50 when we go live at Pocono Raceway. It's going to be fun, man. But until then, everybody, me and Lee like to say thank you for everybody for tuning in. You know what to do if you don't mind supporting the channel. But until then, God bless everybody. We love you all. Peace out.